doing my service as is required because it's my chosen profession. I appreciate you and God will bless you.
The impact that this trend will have. Oh my, oh my. While growing up, I used to hear this saying, the reward of teachers is in heaven. But I think that the world has now decided to change that narrative. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One. Guys, I was on social media and I noticed that some grown men and women were crying. And you know what happened? It's called hashtag surprise our lecturer. So of course, this trend, which has already taken over the entire world, started late last year, where we would have students appreciate lecturers who have been the best, lecturers who have been kind, lecturers who have been impactful in their lives. And I was like, wow, who thought about this? So late last year, there was this video of a student who walks up to a teacher, and then I saw that this student gives this teacher, says something and gives the teacher something. And before I knew what was happening, students in the class started going to the teacher's table and dropping things on the teacher's table and all of that. And I was like, wow. I think before this even happened, I even saw one during Christmas where there was a cleaner and then one of the employees of the company comes to give the cleaner something, and before you knew it, different people were giving the cleaner something. But that didn't even spiral into a trend like this actually spiraled into a trend. So these students will come and then they will give their lecturer something, and at the end of the whole gifting period, right, you would see that the students would sit down and applaud the teacher, celebrate the teacher, and then probably the course rep or somebody will come and talk about how good the teacher has been to them or how good this lecturer has been to them. So I was seeing that this thing is an Oyibo thing, not knowing that this is also going to come into Nigeria. And then we had some students in various universities in Nigeria start this trend as well. I would like to start off with this very lecturer from Delta State University. Watching this, I tried not to cry because I can really relate, and I'll tell you why, right? Well, first of all, we have this lecturer is in the class, and then before you know what's happening, the students come out one by one, taking their turns to celebrate this man, dropping different types of gifts, from wines to biscuits, spaghetti, rice, beans, different things. And it was like, I have never got this kind of surprise in my entire life. It's the emotions on his face and the appreciation from the students. I love the comments that I was also reading, because it's one thing for you to even surprise the lecturer, it's another thing for you to be getting comments. While I was thinking that, oh, this was probably a Delta State University kind of thing, Yaba College of Technology decided to say, hold up, wait, we also have lecturers that are good. So we had the students come outside to celebrate this man called Mr. Michael, and he was crying. So one thing I did while watching most of these videos is to try to read the comments that people had to say about these lecturers. So while I was reading things about this Mr. Michael from Yaba College of Technology, I could see people say, oh, this man is a nice man, he deserves a house. Somebody even went as far as explaining how impactful this man was to her life while she had her child, while she was in school. So she was saying, oh, this man, while she was in her final year, she had a baby, and this man would take the time to carry her baby for her while she was in school. And different people just had testimonies upon testimonies. Still in this Yaba College of Technology, there was another lecturer. This man was humbled and surprised, and while he was teaching, he was still at the back of the class, guys. And then they had to bring him to the front of the class, and then people started dropping things one after the other, celebrating him, clapping for him. I really just love this trend. Now, on one hand, we had people say, oh, in Nigeria, you can only see male lecturers being celebrated. You can only see male teachers being celebrated. And then people were like, you know what, wait a minute. Move over to the University of Benin, while we had this teacher, Mrs. Chukwemeke, who was celebrated in her own department. This lady was just sitting down, then this guy comes and he's just speaking. Before you know what was happening, he was giving her something. She was like, I beg, why are you giving me this thing? And before she knew what was happening, a lot of students started taking their turns to come out to present gifts to her. She was really stunned at first, and then later on she was like, I don't know what to say to you guys. Oh my God, oh my years, I never experienced this kind of love in my life. And she started hugging the students one after the other. At least she was still demure. There was this lecturer that almost ran away. His name is Mr. Bello, from what I saw in the comment section. That's Lagos State University, right? Now, this man, Nigerians can be a little bit dramatic. Now, this student comes to this man to give him a gift, and the man was like, "No, OT, please, oh, help me. When they carry me where I don't know." And the man was running away, and they had to bring him back. And the man was like, "Okay, I'm not running again." And then the students come out to celebrate him. And again, like I said before, reading the comments, there were lots of people saying how impactful, or talking about how impactful this man has been, how kind he has been, how he has taken his job so seriously, how he has paid attention to his job. Now, on one hand, we're having all these very good comments, of people talking about lecturers and how good they are. And on the other hand, we're having people say, will this not bring jealousy? Will this not bring hatred? Will this not make other people say, why are you celebrating this particular lecturer and not celebrating these other lecturers, right? But I don't think that that's the way we should be looking at it. I think we should be looking at it from the point of view of the fact that, these lecturers are being celebrated while they are still alive. I mean, I studied education, teacher education, and I know what it feels like to pour your heart into the students, to research, to read, to make sure that not only are you teaching, you are also impacting. And when it comes to teaching, guys, for all those, if you're a teacher, let me know in the comment section, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a lecturer, let me know in the comment section. It's not, for me, it's not just about coming to the class and saying A plus B is equals to C, or saying 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, right? It's more about making sure that the students understand what you're saying, learn from what you're saying, and are able to apply what they have learned to not just their studies, but their daily lives. I have taught English language, I have taught Christian religious studies, I have taught history. And it's just always beautiful. There's this fulfillment that you get when your students actually understand. When you come back the next day or the next week, and then you can remember what you taught them, they can apply it, they are doing well in their studies. Like, it's just really beautiful to see. And it's not just about teaching, right? There's still more to it. After teaching, sometimes if your students are not in a good frame of mind, you can't teach well. So sometimes you're always going out of your way to make sure that the students are okay, to make sure that they are fine, they are not sick, what's bothering you, all those kind of things. So it's more than just being a teacher. You're literally a parent. On one hand, we're celebrating lecturers, right? But there was also the set of students from Delta State University that decided to celebrate their course rep, which I think is also beautiful. Why? Because if you've attended a university in Nigeria, whether private or public, you know that these people called course reps are just students like you and I. They are not being paid, nothing. They just take it upon themselves to make sure that the department is coordinated, like people taking a particular course are coordinated, assignments are submitted as are when due, they pass information from students to lecturer and then from lecturer to students. So I love the fact that in as much as the key is to celebrate lecturers, that these guys also celebrated their course rep. Moving back to lecturers, this celebration or this trend is not just about Nigeria. We have people celebrating in other African countries, we have people in America, we have people in Asia, we have people in various continents, making sure that this is a trend. And I love it. I love that teachers, lecturers are being celebrated and appreciated. This is kind of trend I live for, trust me. So if you have a teacher or a lecturer that has impacted in your life, whether it's primary school, whether it's secondary school, whether it's university, whether it's even your postgraduates, mention their names in the comment section. Let's celebrate these people because they deserve to be celebrated. We do not have to wait till when they are dead, or we do not have to wait till when you remember something before you say, oh, let's celebrate these guys. I just really love it. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Guys, I got you with more right here on this channel. Remember to enjoy every moment. And again, if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I wonder what you're waiting for. You don't want to appreciate me, Abby? Please do subscribe, and of course hit the like buttons and drop your comments down there in the comment section. Till next time, ciao, bye.